Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from the Fall Turf Festival at Gulfstream Park West. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here to look at Sunday's 10-race card, including the Kenny No Jr., our stake race, the 9th race. Here are the track and weather conditions. The main track is fast. The turf course is firm. Our first race is 7-furlong sprint. These are 3-year-olds and up which have never won 3 races.
And they're off. From the outside, Congrats Rob wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. Garabato shows speed from down toward the inside. Inside of him comes Fighter, and we had a horse go down there. That was the 7 Emperor's Tune, and unseated the rider leaving the chute. Emperor's Tune is back on his feet as they head down the backstretch. The leader is Congrats Rob by 3 from Garabato's second. Fighter is now third. Toward the outside and racing in fourth now is Supreme Privilege, tipped off the fence for a clear shot. It's a 2.5 margin to A.J. Ruler, who's 4 in front of on the inside El Cobre, and Kalpalek is last after the opening quarter went in 22-2. Fairly quick pace being set here as they kick to the far turn. On top, the leader is Congrats Rob by 2. Garabato is there second. Supreme Privilege is there third. Fighter is back fourth. A length and a half back to the outside. A.J. Ruler fifth. 3 in front of Kalpalek sixth. And then seventh and last is El Cobre. And they run to the top of the stretch. They're by the half mile in 45-3, and they race for the top of the stretch. Garabato up on the outside to issue a challenge to the leader, who is still Congrats Rob. Congrats Rob straightens for the drive on top by 2. Garabato trying to get to him second. Supreme Privilege and Fighter third and fourth with an eighth of a mile to go. Supreme Privilege is trying to get on track. He's up to a joint second, and Congrats Rob continues to find up top. Inside the final 16th, Congrats Rob with a clear lead. Right back for the new connections. Congrats Rob in the Sunday opener by 2 lengths. Second, Supreme Privilege from Garabato third, and Fighter was fourth in 1:24-2.
The favorite, number 6, Congrats Rob, scores for Gulfstream Farm, trained by Gilberto Zerpa and ridden to victory today by Edgard Diaz. Second race, 1 mile on the turf. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, or 3-year-olds, 8 runners going to the post.
And they're off. In the center, that's Got a Heart of Gold, who wins the break and goes looking for the lead. From the outside, Delon Terra is showing speed. And between horses, Oxendine comes away in the top flight. In fact, Oxendine's going to go up to put ahead in front. Got a Heart of Gold is there second from the 3 wide side. Delon Terra is now third. It's 2 lengths back to Crown Ready toward the inside. That's Alien Queen. 3 wide out there, Wonderfully Wild. 2-length margin to Sea Trouble. And at the back of the pack, the trailer is Charanga. Into the first turn with Got a Heart of Gold, leading it now by a length and a quarter. Oxendine is there second. Alien Queen, the gray, is third. In between them, Crown Ready is fourth. 3 wide out there, and Delon Terra fifth. It's a stretch of 2 lengths back to Wonderfully Wild, racing 6 now. Only about 3.5 behind. A length better than an inside running Sea Trouble, and Charanga's last, but trails the field by only 5 lengths after the opening quarter went in 23-2. Down the backstretch they go. Oxendine by a neck toward the inside. Got a Heart of Gold is right back at her second. Crown Ready and Vergara Jr. third between horses. Toward the inside, Alien Queen now fourth. Delon Terra fifth. Then it's Wonderfully Wild with arch nemesis Sea Trouble to her inside. And trailing is Charanga. Less than half a mile to kick. They went through a half mile in 48-4, and they run around the far turn. Got a Heart of Gold continues to find up top. Here off the fence now coming on is Alien Queen. Crown Ready is next, and slipping through that seam. Here's a beautiful trip from Sea Trouble. Prado's going to give her every opportunity as she's tipped to the outside to rally on now. And Alien Queen's the one she has to catch. Alien Queen settles into the stretch drive on top by 2. Toward the outside coming on Sea Trouble. Charanga between horses and Wonderfully Wild on the outside. Here's Sea Trouble gobbling up the ground under masterful handling by Edgar Prado. And Sea Trouble will get it. Sea Trouble moving away in the end to win by a length from Alien Queen second, close third, give it to Wonderfully Wild over Charanga in 139-2.
Number 4, Sea Trouble, scores for Clark Ostrom, trained by Jane Sibeli and ridden to victory today by Edgar Prado. We'll take a short break, be back for the third in just a couple of moments.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry Oh, the classy point of entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in 10 Palms. Located on the second floor of the clubhouse, 10 Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our third race, 6-furlong sprint. These are maiden 2-year-olds. The claiming price, $12,500. The jockey on the 4, Jose Valdivia Jr.
And they're off. There's a level beginning. From the outside, Athon wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Here's Jack Fallon from down toward the inside, and the gray Tio Conky comes away in the top flight, third down toward the inside. Svetic is between horses, a length and a half in front of one on the hit list. Then it's another length and a half back to the trailers Burning Wild and Dr. Cool. Down the backstretch they go, and Jack Fallon has made the lead for Gaffleone. He's a half mile from home and a length on top. Tio Conky is under restraint from Baracco to be second in front of Athon in third. One on the hit list is wide, but moving up from fourth. End to the inside and moving fifth is Burning Wild in front of Svetic, second last, and trailing Dr. Cool. Opening quarter went in 22-2. There's 5/16 to go. Jack Fallon continues to lead up on the outside. One on the hit list from between horses. It's Athon. Tio Conky is continuing to receive a ground-saving trip. He'll try to sneak through inside. Tio Conky has a shot from there with a quarter of a mile left to go. Jack Fallon given a crack on the shoulder to go forward. Athon to the attack and one on the hit list on the outside. Tio Conky's coming up the inside lane. Still nothing decided here with an eighth of a mile to go. Jack Fallon, dead game, tries to hold off Athon, who's right alongside. It's 4 lengths back to Burning Wild and coming on late. Inside the 16th pole, Jack Fallon, he's all hard inside. Jack Fallon, Athon, photo finish. Jack Fallon pinned his ears and tried to turn Athon away, but Athon surged again on the outside. It's too close to call, and 114-1.
It was a dead heat between number 3 and number 7. Number 3, Jack Fallon. Look at that photo. Owned by Patricia Generazio, trained by Jane Sibeli, ridden to victory by apprentice Tyler Gaffleone. And the 7, Atheon, owned by Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Mike Petro, and ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. Fourth race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch number 6, Don't Pass Judgment.
And they're off. Lightning Lucy wins the break from the outside, from the center, and moving to challenge, and Sister Diane. Also coming away on the top flight is Backflip. So it will be Backflip to take the lead in the run down the stretch for the first time, from Lightning Lucy racing second now. Huehuetoca, first-time starter, comes away in third. Image of Rachel is fourth. Toward the inside, that's Gabby's Kitten. Petite Lapine sounding her outside. Then it's Locks. Locks is inside of Sister Diane, and trailing the field early, the trailer is Tsunami of Love. Into the first turn, and on top of the group, the leader is Backflip, on top by 2.5. Huehuetoca is racing second. It's a stretch of 3 lengths back to Lightning Lucy third, then Image of Rachel fourth. Gabby's Kitten toward the inside fifth, about 6 lengths behind. Petite Lapine on her outside, followed by Locks. Locks is third last. Second last is Sister Diane, and first-time starter Tsunami of Love will have to pass them all after the opening quarter went in 23-2. Down the backstretch they go, and here's Locks with a big mid-race move up the inside for Bravo as they back down the speed after a half mile went at 49-2. 26-second interior quarter there. Nice job of rating for him. Backflip and Prado, they lead it by 2. Huehuetoca is in second. Locks moved into that soft second quarter to race in third now, from Gabby's Kitten, who's tipped off the fence, and Image of Rachel between them. Then it's Sister Diane. Lightning Lucy is going the wrong way, trying to pick it up. Tsunami of Love, and Petite Lapine is last, and Backflip is still first. Backflip has been very well rationed on the top end, should have something in reserve, and has a 3-length lead. Huehuetoca comes under the whip ride from Gallardo to be second. Locks is tipped into the 2-path to rally home. Inside the final furlong, Backflip's still there. Backflip's in front by 4. Huehuetoca's second. Locks is third. Gabby's Kitten is fourth. But this race was won on the backside. Edgar Prado with a very nice performance again on the turf, as Backflip will take him coast to coast, perfectly rationed in 3 lengths in front. Huehuetoca second in front of Locks in third, and fourth Gabby's Kitten in 145-4.
Number 8, Backflip. Nice performance. Owned by Bordelazzo Stables, trained by Todd Fletcher, ridden to victory today by Edgar Prado, his second win on the Sunday card. The 5th race, 1 mile, leads at 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race since May 16th. Scratch number 3, Exotic Wildcat.
And they're up. From the outside, Charlie in Charge wins the break, but hard sent to his inside is Sharkbait. Ooh ha ha. Chip Tease comes away on the top flight, but he's outsprinted to the first turn. He'll have to race third early. 2 lengths back to Tritonk. He's now 4th. He's a length and a half in front of an improving Cactus Kid. Then it's another length to Defend. Giacomo the Great on his outside. 2 lengths to Major Score, who's 3 in front of Senor Castrico, and Valerius is last of all as they race into the backstretch. The opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat. Sharkbait, ooh ha ha, leads it by a length and a quarter. Charlie in Charge, the heavy favorite, is racing second. Chip Tease outsprinted well third. 3.5 lengths back to the outside. Tritonk is 4th. He's 2 lengths better than Cactus Kid 5th, and it's a stretch of 3 to Defend and Giacomo the Great. They're about 4 lengths in front of the gray Senor Castrico. He gets by Valerius, and now trailing is Major Score. They pass the half mile after a half mile in 48 seconds flat, and at 19-1, the boss is still Sharkbait. Ooh ha ha! He leads it by 3 parts of a length. On the outside in second is Charlie in Charge, poised for a run now in second. 2 lengths more to Chip Tease third, then Tritonk 4th. Cactus Kid is hard ridden with not much response yet. 2 in front of Defend. Trying to make ground for the back is the gray Senor Castrico, but he's 9 lengths behind with a quarter of a mile to go. They move past the quarter pole and they're by 3/4 in 1:14-1. Charlie in Charge faces a challenge from Chip Tease, who set off the pace, and he's up to try to challenge for the lead now. 3 lengths more to Defend. He's third alongside Cactus Kid. From the far outside, Major Score putting in a wide late rally, but Charlie in Charge begins to get away. Chip Tease made a menacing run at him at the quarter pole. Down the outside, Major Score's up to third, then Defend. It's Charlie in Charge. Big class dropper, he's in charge by 2. Tritonk's Chip Tease second. Major Score third, and Senor Castrico got up to be 4th.
Number 11, Charlie in Charge. The favorite wins it for Pine Branch Stable, trained by Chuck Carey and ridden to victory today by Jose Valdivia Jr. We'll take a short break. Be back for the 6th race in just a couple of moments.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. The 6th race, 1 mile on the turf. These are maiden 2-year-olds. Scratch the 11, Mongolian King. Also scratch number 12, African Fighter.
And they're off. Poor beginning for Orcus. Quick beginning in the center for Hudacario, who moves out to take the early lead. Alongside early is Starship Explorer, and here's the gray Silver Lucky Q moving to challenge. These 3 are quickest. John's Kitten comes away racing in 4th. Now moving up is Majestic Z, while under a tugging hard Majestic Z, but settling about 2 lengths behind. It's another length and a half back to Marine 1 and Felifron on his outside. Going a little wide to that first turn was Malekith, sending wider to fall Orcus, who's had a rough opening quarter. He's 5 wide through the first turn run. Starship Explorer is now left alone up top. He leads it by 3 from Silver Lucky Q in second. Hudacario had to check there. He's now back third and 5 lengths behind. Majestic Z moves up and on his outside, and he's now third. Racing in the 5th position now is John's Kitten, a length and a half in front of the trio of Call Me Crazy, Marine 1, and Felifron. It's a stretch of another 2.5 lengths to Orcus and Malekith. The opening quarter went in 24-2, and they cut the half mile in 50 seconds flat, and Starship's Explorer continues to lead. Leads it by a length from Silver Lucky Q in second. Here's Majestic Z. Traveling well for Gallardo third within 2 of the lead. John's Kitten is now 4th. Toward the inside, Felifron is now 5th. 2 lengths more to Call Me Crazy 6th. Hudacario is asked to pick it up. So too is Marine 1, and they run to the top of the stretch. They're by 3/4 now, and they turn for the money after 3/4 in 1:15-1, and Starship Explorer rebreaks and opens up now by 5. Silver Lucky Q is there second. John's Kitten down the outside, moving up between horses Call Me Crazy, but he lacks clear passage with 1/8 of a mile to go. Starship Explorer is 7 lengths in front. The battle's on for second. Call Me Crazy gets running up the inside with Silver Lucky Q. Starship Explorer, impressive in victory. Give Valdivia 2 on the card. Call Me Crazy second. Silver Lucky Q third in front of Felifron fourth in 140 and 1.
Number 6, Starship Explorer takes some wire to wire, pays $13.40, owned by Starship Stables, trained by Steve Dwoskin, and that gives jockey Jose Valdivia Jr. his second victory in a row.